So today we're going to talk to some of the college students and ask them the very interesting question. Where you work, does it matter? Let's say if you want to get out and then looking for lunch in your career. Where you work, does that matter to you? Anybody can jump in.
Said lunch, right?
You want to launch your career? You want to work for a company. You're looking for something. I mean, where you work, does that matter to you?
Yeah. I mean, you're going to want to look for something that's successful or something you know that's going to stick around. I mean, if you're going to do like a startup company or something, it's going to be a lot more risky.
Okay.
So trying to find something that's already stabilized would definitely be safer.
Stability. Anything else?
Good superiors. Competent, fair superiors, I would think.
Let's say there are like a few companies that you have a choice. You want to see if you want to join this company or that company. What are the criteria besides the stability that you want?
Do I believe in the product?
What's that?
Do I believe in the product? Like if I was going to
Okay.
take, say if you're going to do Apple versus Microsoft,
Okay.
pick one of those companies, I would
Okay.
want to, work for the one that I support.
Okay.
Versus,
Something that you believe in. Okay. Great. Great. Anything else you want to? Is that company culture or perks or anything else?
They're nice, but I mean, that's not something I'm super.
Okay.
As long as I enjoy working there, I don't really care
So
so much.
enjoying that. That's
Yeah.
the company culture actually.
Yeah.
That's part of it. Let's say how peers interact with each other, managers, bosses. I mean, how
How
the company-
I prefer a friendly company.
okay.
But, I mean, it's not, make or break whether,
So that's not on top of the list.
No.
You can adapt.
I can, yeah, definitely.
Okay. The question is if some website or a company can give you the tools to compare. Like this company has this reviews based on the employees of the company that talk about them.
Yeah.
And then you can see the reviews, you can see the salaries, you can see whatever that is important to you. What do you say to that? Is that something that you would look into it?
I think it'd be useful. I'd still like do background. I would check other cross-reference, but I mean, having something like that would definitely be useful.
Part of
It
the
gives you a starting
cross-reference.
point,
Okay.
At least, or some idea of things you want to look at.
Okay.
So.
Well,
yeah,
that's great. That's great. Have you heard of Glassdoor
I have not.
as a company? It's a company that does that. I'm not an employee of the Glassdoor or not affiliated with them. I'm running the experiment. I just want to see some reactions.
Just trying
I want to
to
see how people have heard this.
If they've heard of it and how they react to
Right.
How
Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
No, nobody?
No.
Okay.
It's a website.
It's a real company, but they do have a website as well. Yes. That's what they do. They provide the tools for comparison between the companies. Like you can see the reviews of the employees that have worked in there or are working in there currently, what they say about the company, what are the job interviews, some of the questions, reviews of the employees and all that.
Interesting.
And rate the companies based on that. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. How you doing? Sorry to interrupt. I'm running an experiment. I have a quick question for you guys.
Okay.
I was wondering if where you work, it matters. Does it matter to you?
Where I what?
Where you professionally want to work. Let's say you graduate and then you want to launch your career. You want to work for a company.
Do you mean like city or a company?
Company-wise.
Yes, I think it matters.
Why do you think it matters?
Well, you want to work like the more well known your company is, like the more prestige you get and the more money you get.
Let's say, what are the most the most important factors or criteria that you would consider if you want to work for a company B versus A?
Okay, what location? Pay, obviously, like income.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to say the word right. Like the name of the company, like if they're well.
You mean the reputation?
Yeah, reputation.
Okay.
There we go. And that's pretty much it. And security, like if I'm not gonna get tossed around.
You want something that is long term,
Yeah.
that you think that you're going to be secure there. What about the company culture?
Oh, I do think that's important, but like I wouldn't really think about it when I'm trying to get the job, Like,
Okay.
I think it's important, but it's like less important than all those other aspects.
Less
I
important?
listed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like your peers, who you're going to work with, your boss, your manager, is that of any of importance to you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, if there is a place or an entity that can give you the tools to compare what company you want to work in terms of some of the values that you said, like the perks, the salary, the reviews that some of the employees of that company have done. What do you say to that? Would that be something good?
If there's like a website where I could get
Something like that.
Yeah.
Organization. Have you heard of Glassdoor?
No.
Okay, Glassdoor is one of those companies that does that.
Okay.
I'm not an employee of that. Okay. I'm not in any means affiliated with them. I would just run the experiment. I just want to see some opinions on that.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for your time. You want to work for a company. What are some of the factors that you consider joining company A versus B?
Stability.
Okay. Okay.
Company's been there, has proven numbers over a certain number of years.
Okay. So stability is the criteria for you?
Yeah.
Anything else like company perks, salary, reviews, company culture?
Yeah.
How do you get along with, like, your boss or?
Probably the environment. I know a lot of companies have like family environments, so they like work together.
Okay.
Instead of like you do this.
Like the peers around you.
Yeah,
So
like peer work.
What are the team
building, yeah.
team building, all that
Type of thing,
versus
yeah.
like top down. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Or anything else like
I mean, medical coverage as well.
the coverages,
Yeah.
the perks, and all that?
Benefits.
Let's say a organization, a company that provides those tools for you to go out and then look for the companies that you want to join. And you can see what employees of this company says and what employees of that company says. What are the reviews on these companies? What do you say to that?
That would be
those
useful.
tools?
That'd be
Yeah,
good.
I definitely take it into consideration, but I wouldn't make my decisions solely based off of that.
Okay.
It's always
So-
good to get more research.
so
That'd
that's-
be a useful tool to get extra
Okay.
research.
So that's something that would affect your decision making, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Have you heard of Glassdoor?
I have not.
So Glassdoor is one of the companies that does that. I'm not employee of the Glassdoor. I'm not affiliated with them. This is just a personal experience, but I just want to see some reactions. Well, okay, thank you so much for your time. As for me, I believe I found my match. Glassdoor, I would love to be part of you. I want to spend the rest of my professional life with you. What do you say?